Hello everyone, today is June 22nd, 2025. I am here at work on my lunch break, one of my lunch breaks, because I get two because I'm here so long. And I haven't made a video in a while, like a week or two, so I decided to make a video. And you can see my hair is thinning. That wasn't part of the video, but it's a thing. So, not a lot going on, but I mean, there's a lot going on in the world, obviously. My country, the United States, as far as yesterday or today, we bombed Iran, which is not good. I'm not gonna, not gonna get into politics too much, but it's never good when you're bombing another country. So that's not good. I mean, I don't want my country to go to war, but, what choice do I have? I get no say-so in who we bomb or not bomb or whatever, and so that's the big news in the world, I guess. Today, the United States bombing Iran. First, it was Israel and Iran going back and forth, and then, of course, my country has to get involved because that's what we do. So that's that. That's one of the reasons I'm making a video. I was like, well, I gotta say something about that. Other than that, just working. Not on unemployment anymore because, I get enough hours. So unemployment's not gonna give me money anymore. So just getting my work money. My car window is still broken, so my back rear window, the motor messed up or something, and the window just doesn't go up anymore, up or down. And so that sucks. That really sucks. It's always something with cars, whether the engine or the window or something. So that's going on. So yeah. Otherwise, my car seems to be running okay, but you never know. I mean, any day something could bust or break or, flat tire or something, And I can't get over the fact how thin my hair is right here. I gotta be balding pretty soon, right? I mean, I'm 43, so it's kind of to be expected, right? 43, stressed out all the dang time. It's inevitable, huh? It's inevitable. Man, yeah, it sucks, huh? It's really thin. Add that to the world problems. My early onset baldness. Add that to, the list of all the bad things going on in the world. Yeah, that's about it. So just, since I'm just starting work, this is my second week. I think the first week was only kind of like a half week. So this is my first full week. So just still trying to play catch up with money now, and so that's a thing. Yeah, just trying to play catch up with money, and just get back into the groove of work, getting used to being here for 12 hours a day, which is not fun. Getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, which is not fun. Just being exhausted all the time, not fun. What else? What else is going on? That's about it, My son's doing okay. He just does his thing every day, and, he's a great little guy, and he just does his thing every day. And, yeah, same hopes and dreams still. We still have the hopes of one day getting a house, like a real house, not even an apartment. Honestly, I wish we could just get a house, like a real house, like just two bedroom, like 2-bathroom. I could have my own bathroom. Becca could have her own bathroom. That'd be nice. That's not a lot to ask for, right? I'm not asking for a mansion or anything like that. It would just be nice to have a simple little house. Where? I don't know. Like I've said in other videos, not even sure if we're going to stay in Washington State. We've been mulling the idea of potentially going to Idaho. I mean, I've even looked as far as New Hampshire. There's one city in New Hampshire called Lebanon, New Hampshire, and it's kind of a quaint little town, and it's got some decent shopping, and the weather's kind of mild, and it's just so far. Honestly, realistically, probably would not end up doing that, because I mean that's moving a couple thousand miles, and it's just completely different and very expensive to move that far, etc., etc. So I mean, realistically, it probably wouldn't happen, but I've looked around the country and stuff like that. And then moving out of country is also way too much, and yeah. So, but more down to earth, realistically, if we did move out of state, Idaho is a strong possibility. Definitely wouldn't be California. Probably not Oregon. Too rainy. Oregon is very rainy. Very, very rainy in Oregon. Amongst whatever other things Oregon has going on. But yeah, Idaho is a strong possibility. I mean, there's always the possibility that we stay in Washington too. But this is all hypothetical. It's like, I mean, for now we're stuck here in Quincy, Washington, which is not desirable whatsoever. Me and my girlfriend both, and my son, even though he can't verbally state it, I know, he would like to not be here too, just because there's nothing out here. Not particularly thrilled with this job, and there's a lot of stuff I don't tell you guys about what goes on in this job. But yeah, I mean, it's work. It earns money, and I try to keep it at that level. But it's put it this way, it's definitely not something I would want to do, say, even 10 years, especially with this 12-hour shift. There's no way that my body can handle doing 12 hours a day, say 4, 5, 6 days a week for 5, 10 years. I would just die. I'd be unhappy, miserable, unhealthy. Yeah, even if someone gave me a free house in Quincy, Washington, I wouldn't even take it. They'd be like, here, yeah, I would just sell it. I'll just sell it. I'm like, oh, hey, thanks, sell it. But no, I wouldn't live here. Yeah, if someone gave me a free house, oh, hey, thanks, I'm just going to sell it. I'll short sell it and get the heck out of here. That's all I would do. So no, there's no way I could do this 12-hour shift long term. I do it for now. I suck it up for my family to get whatever money I can, but it's definitely it's not good for your body. I mean, yeah, 12-hour shifts are not good. 16-hour shifts are worse. Yeah, it's just not good, and it doesn't make up for it. We're like, oh, well, you do 4 12-hour shifts and then you get 4 days off. First of all, we don't even always get 4 days off, but even if we did, those 4 days that I'm off, I'm just dreading coming back for 4 days. And the 4 days that I am on, my whole day is just ruined. I can't do anything else on those days, like virtually nothing. I just go to work and shower and eat and sleep, and that's it. There's nothing else that can be done. Yeah, it encompasses like the whole day between work and sleeping. It's like, say you work for 12 hours, you sleep for 8 hours, and then an hour to get ready in the morning or whatever. You're already at 20-something hours. There's only 24 hours in the day. There's just no time. So yeah, no, and so, hey, if this job is going to stick with their 12-hour shifts, whatever, that's good for them. But I'm not staying here. And honestly, even if they went back to 8 hours, there's way too many other problems with this job. Again, a lot of stuff I've never really talked about in depth, but the people who do, for those of you from my work who know, about the problems, hello to the people at my work. If there's anybody, my friend Jesus or anyone else, they know the problems of this place, and it's most people just deal with it because of the money, but I don't want to. I deal with it for now, but I would not deal with this long term. Definitely not. Yeah, no, I'm always thinking of an exit strategy. And exit strategy, like I said, from Quincy, Washington in general, I wouldn't want to spend we in November it's going to be 2 years since we've been in Quincy, Washington, and that's already far too long. It's already far too long. So that's always in the works, or again in the back of my mind, how to get out of this job and how to get out of this city. Meantime, I'm stuck and just, hating life, as it were, doing 12-hour shifts, and like I said, just it's not healthy. It's really not. For anyone who's never done 12 or 16-hour shifts before, it's not healthy. It's not good for social life, for family life, for nothing. It's bad. It's not good. Not to mention they screw us on our overtime. I'm not going to get into all that, but yeah, we don't. Just a snippet. So in general, in the United States, any hours worked over 8 hours is generally overtime. So say, for example, you have a job and you work, your schedule is 8 hours and they have you work an extra hour of 9 hours, then that means you get an hour of overtime. Or because of breaks, maybe like 30 minutes of overtime. But here, you don't get overtime after 8 hours. It's not until after 10 hours. So that's just one of the small things, the problems with this place. Yeah, we used to, when I first started, we did get overtime after 8 hours. And they did a new contract because this is union, and now they screw us out of, that extra overtime every day. And so, so I have no desire to be at this job or in the city long term. I mean, I've said it before. I'm not trying to belabor the issue. I'm just talking. Anyways, I probably should get going because I think I probably have to clock back in now. Yeah, so that's what's going on. Yeah, we bombed Iran. I think it's dumb, but I'm nobody. I'm one of like 300-something million people in the United States, and I get no say-so on, on military things or whatever. We don't vote on it, or Congress is supposed to vote on it or, decide on it. They didn't. The president just goes and does what he wants to do, and, we just got to deal with the repercussions. That's the United States in a nutshell. Anyways, I got to go. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.